welcome to my channel. I thank all of you for your support, the donations that you've given me, the likes, the shares, the subscribes to all of my social media. I appreciate you very, very much from the bottom of my heart. So let's get some cards for you today, see what kind of energy you have for today, what you can be looking forward to whenever you watch this video. First card that we have is the door to romance. You see that? Let's see what else we have. So this could be romantic love, or it could be love for yourself. I know it says door to romance, but you know, you can romance yourself as well. Self-love, in my opinion, is the best love. We have financial constraints and door to value. And for the overall energy, we have healer of ages. So what this feels like is, it feels like a new beginning. After having so many things going wrong, after, you know, losing money, losing relationships, it's like everything that was taken away from you is going to be renewed. Everything that was taken away from you is going to be healed. Let's see what other messages Spirit has for you. It feels like you've been dealing with a lot of back and forth energy of negativity and positivity. It's like you try to move forward 3 steps and you get knocked back 5. But the fact that you still keep the faith, it's like the fact that you still have kept the faith, even though you noticed that you took 3 steps and were knocked back 5, the fact that you were still faithful and still moving forward, it's like God is going to repay you. Most definitely. He's going to repay you for all that you went through. He's going to replace all that you lost, and it's going to be better than it was, than what you had in the first place. That's beautiful energy. I see a flow of things, like where you know how some people say, you know, you have to hustle to get what you want, but after hustle is flow. After hustle, you know, you don't want to hustle all your life. You want to at some point get to where things just flow to you, and it feels like now you're at a flow. Things are about to flow to you if you just, you know, decide to just believe in it. If you decide that, you know what, even though things have, you know, been fucked up in my life, even though, you know, I've lost friends, connections with family, you know, maybe people have even passed away recently, and you feel like, you know, so much has been going on. Oh yeah. So the Lover's card came out. That was the first card that came out at the tarot. And then the 6 of Wands came out. The 6 of Wands and the Lover's card together is an amazing energy. It's like you decided that you didn't want to deal with any more negative thinking, any more negative connections or anything like that. You're ready to move forward to stability, positivity. It also feels like a connection to a family unit. Maybe it could be work, or an actual family, I feel a connection after heartbreak. So it might be new love coming in for you. Yeah, it's like it's like you see those 3 cups. I don't know if it's gonna zoom in, get clear. These 3 cups are knocked down. Those are the 3 steps you were taking forward, and then all the 5 steps that you got knocked back. But it's like you don't have to worry about the 2 steps that you missed in the first place. Like, you didn't miss anything. You didn't really lose anything. It was like lessons. You were learning lessons on how to become a stronger you, or more prosperous you. It's like, if everything goes well for you, how are you gonna enjoy it? How are you gonna recognize it for what it is? That's just like, if everything goes bad for you, you won't be able to recognize the good. You'll be like, okay, well, the other shoe's about to drop soon, so I'm not even gonna enjoy what I'm being blessed with right now. So you have to have a balance of negative and positive, or dark and light, or bad and good, as it's however you want to look at it, in order to be able to cherish the moments in life that matter the most. I feel some sort of ease coming, like you were in a state of anxiety, but now I'm feeling ease. I'm feeling like I'm hearing somebody go a deep exhale, like Whitney Houston's movie Waiting to Exhale. It sounds like someone has already exhaled. You're no longer waiting. You have exhaled. And after the exhale is the inhale, or the influx of flow, a flow of positivity. It's been cards dropping on the ground, but I don't pick those up because, well, sometimes if I'm guided to pick them up, I will pick them up. But for the most part, to me, it feels like, things getting out of the way. So to me, that's a sign that God is moving all of the negative things in your life out of the way in order to make room for the positive things. It's like the people that you want to go with you may not be the people that are supposed to go with you. So those 2 extra steps that you get knocked back is because you're trying to bring along the wrong people, the wrong mindset, or it's just like everything that you think you want right now isn't always what is best for you, for your future. Yeah, this feels like you have you've dealt with a lot of wearing armor. Like this knight, this is the Knight of Swords, but he has on all this armor and the sword up front. Like, he's ready for battle, he's ready to fight. And it's like, you don't have to be in that mode anymore. You don't have to be in that defensive mode anymore just because of how things were going in your past. Your past is not who you are. It helped to mold you into who you are, but it's not who you are. Just spraying a little sage to clear the energy, because it feels like that, there was some heartache that you dealt with, and it caused you to basically put up this shield, to put up this suit of armor against most anybody. The only thing that he has that you can see on his body, the only body part you can see on him is his face. It's like you're not trying to open up to nobody. If you have one inkling of mistrust in a person, you're going to back away. It's like you don't have to think like that anymore. This is in this deck, this is the triple goddess deck. This is the devil card. And the devil card usually represents obsession. It could be obsessive thoughts, addictions to drugs, alcohol, food, people, mindsets. It's like you were addicted to cutting people out. Just even if it was like one thing, they sneeze too loud or something. Y'all at the movies and they sneeze too loud. You're like, I'm not dealing with this person. I cannot deal with being embarrassed like that. And I'm trying to enjoy a movie. If people looking at us, it's like that could have been your husband or your wife, but you like, that person sneezed too loud. I'm not doing it. It's like you're looking at the smallest red flag, or it's not even a red flag. It's just choose the color, a yellow flag. You're choosing the smallest yellow flag, and you're running with it because you're so used to how things used to be. But I see you coming out of that energy. I see you beginning to have faith that everything works out for my good, even if it seems like it's something that's bad or negative or not helpful to my situation. I know it's for my good in the end. There's this quote that I like to read anytime I pull out my Spirit Oracle deck, if it'll act right. Love has the power to transform and change our lives. All that it requires is faith, for faith gives love power. It's like you found love again. And it started within yourself. It's like, I know I say it's like a lot. It's like, there was a point in your life where you put others before you, and all that it led to was heartbreak. All that it led to was you being up all night, wondering how this person feels or what this person has going on, why their actions don't match up to their words. But you found out that only you are the person that's going to always 100% be authentic with you no matter what. And in you gaining that power within yourself, you're calling in. It's like the law of attraction. Once you discover that things are better when you focus on yourself and when you focus on how you feel, what makes you happy, then the things that make you happy come into you. It's like you become a magnet. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards from the Spirit Oracle before I close out. Okay, that one dropped on the floor, but I'm feeling guided to pick it up. Okay, this card is regret. I gotta get used to this camera where the lens is. It's a regret card, and it says, there's nothing sadder than looking back on some part of your life with regret, wondering what you could have done but did not. Go for it. Sometimes it is better to try and fail than not to try at all. All is not lost. You still have time to turn this situation around, let go of fear and apprehension, and follow your heart. It feels like you're already doing it. That's why it dropped on the floor. It was like that's what you've removed from your life. The regret of waiting around on people, waiting on, the right opportunity to make a move towards something, because you've learned that there's never a perfect time to do anything. It's just, you have to just make the decision within yourself, because this Lover's card is not just about love. It's about having made a decision. So you've decided that, I don't want to deal with any more negativity. I don't want to, even from myself. I'm not going to deal with it from outside sources, but I'm not going to deal with it from within myself either. I love that. I love that. That's amazing energy to have. Message from afar came out for you. Message coming from afar. Expect positive and refreshing news. A great outcome for all. This feels like it's related to finances, actually. Some sort of financial gain or career opportunity or a collaboration with someone. Something positive dealing with career and finances is coming in for you. Now that you've made this decision to release negativity and embrace positivity, positivity is going to come in for you. Congratulations. I know it's been a long road. I can tell it's been a long road. I can look right here in front of me and see how long the road is, because I see that you've had a lot of sleepless nights. You've had a lot of, heartache and heartbreak and sadness, from friends, family, jobs, money situations. You've dealt with a lot. Your last card is reflection. I love seeing that eye. And in my world, eyes represent, on my spiritual journey, eyes have always represented protection. I keep this around me. This card says, reflect upon, bless, and be grateful for all the beautiful times in your life. Give thanks for the many blessings you receive each day. You can connect energetically to those you love. Simply feel them inside your heart. Life is beautiful. So this also feels like a reconciliation is coming towards you. Now, I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, like a reconciliation. If I let you go, I let you go. But sometimes it's the things that, we have the courage to let go so it can grow and get better and mature. Those are the things. It's like being at the wrong place. No, being at the right place at the wrong time. That's what it reminds me of. It's like, yeah, you had to release from that connection then, but while you were apart from it, it was growing and maturing, just like you were growing and maturing. It was like a mirrored, like that's why it says reflection. It's like a mirrored action going on. You were growing and maturing, and the person, place, or thing or thought was growing and maturing as well. And now that it's coming back, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be dope. So I said that was the final card, but then Spirit said, okay, there's one more at the bottom of the deck, and it says Alchemy. Alchemy, without even reading the back of the card, to me means being able to create, one thing out of several other things, creating something different. So what I'm feeling is that you have turned all of your tests and your trials and your tribulations, and you've turned them into, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm hearing conquer, but how can it's just like you've conquered a lot. You've conquered so much that even though you had these tears and this sadness, you knew deep down, this is the third eye, you knew deep down that eventually something good was going to come to you. Like, trouble cannot last always. At some point, things have got to get better for me. And keeping that faith, even when it was hard to keep that faith, even if it was the smallest, the mustard seed, even if it was as small as a mustard seed, you still kept that faith. And that's what's bringing you to this abundance that's coming in towards you. So this card says, your inner light shines when you are at peace with yourself and the world around you. Let go of the struggle and feel the beauty inside you. Allow all to just be and just be you. Wow. Wow. Okay, so It feels like when this influx of positivity comes into you, it's gonna be overwhelming for you. I feel like at first you're gonna be in doubt, like, okay, now I know I said I wanted this, but is this really happening? And when those thoughts come in, if you try to, if it tries to give you any doubt or fear or anything, you shut those down, shut them down completely, and say some affirmations or just tell those thoughts that no, you don't have power over my life anymore. All I want to bring in is positivity. So if you're negative, you're dismissed. You gotta go. And that goes for thoughts, people, places, habits, anything negative. Let it go. And all will be well. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for your love. And I appreciate you so much. And I send you love and light. Namaste.